Morning. 35 degrees out here. Beautiful sunrise. Got a lot of fog rolling off the lake. We're going to go up, take a quick shower, and see what today has in store for us. I've got a 13-mile route, actually a circle, marked out a little bit west of here. And I've got two 2-mile hikes. We're going to see how much of that we can get done today. So spent some time last night researching some maps, actual maps, and coming up with this. So we're going to see what these roads and trails have in store for us today, and see if we can get the body moving a little bit. A little hiking and climbing. We'll be back. So I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but this is one of the worst scratches. I can't even feel that. See that? How about that? I mean, it's unharmed. So that's one of the heaviest scratches right there. So our blend of thin down Raptor liner is doing its job. How about that? I'm really pleased with that. So we should be able to easily scrub all of these scratches out. Let's take a look at another one. I don't know if you can see, I've already been, yeah, comes right off. And those would be through the clear coat on a standard paint job, no doubt. I mean, I've done it enough to know. So looks like this texture is going to work. All right, day two is underway. So the first stop, we're gonna go get some coffee and some breakfast at the little Beaver's Bend restaurant up the road there. And after that, we have to get a bolt for the sway bar link. So we're gonna have to run into town. I hate wasting time doing that, but I guess it's not a waste of time. Rough country would supply the correct hardware, that wouldn't happen. So anyway, we're gonna get moving. We'll be back. All right, so we're entering some back country here. We're going to do a little bit of trail riding and hopefully some hiking. I'll need some coffee here pretty quick too, so let's see where this goes. All right, we're gonna hike West High Peak, about 1.5 miles. Make kind of a circle our way back. See what we can do here. We'll be back. Well, this trail is a little bit unkept, so we're gonna go a little bit further, see if it opens up a little bit. Not that it's bad, but I just don't want to get any ticks or anything in all this brush. Not what we bargained for. Alright, so we're going to blaze a trail. Since this one's still growing over, we're going to go straight down this mountain through the woods and connect up with another trail. Now it is hunting season, so we got to be careful. It's a pretty good downhill trek, but let's give it a shot.
Para eso necesitaríamos chaquetas color naranja, ¿no?
Alright, so this is a pretty primitive hike. Making our way back to the vehicle now. Down a mountain. And this hiking trail's got so many leaves on it, it's kind of hard to see. But anyway, as I pass Milena here, she's filming in the background too. We're going to work our way back up towards the road. We'll be back. Alright, so we made it back to the vehicles, almost. About 1.5 miles out, 1.5 miles back. Not a bad hike. Alright, so that hiking trail back there ended up being a trail blaze through the woods. Pretty grown over, but nevertheless we got a little cardio in. It was a little hilly. So anyway, we're going to get back to four-wheeling, see what else we can find. Alright, we've made a little stop along the trail. We're going to make a little lunch, a little bit of coffee, and just kind of take a break after that long 17-mile hike. So anyway, not much to see here. There's a pretty mountain over there. We'll get a couple of pictures of that, but other than that, we're just out in the middle of the woods. All right, we'll be back. All right, so we're going to go check out the Brigham Springs. Not sure what that is exactly. I know what a spring is, but not sure what we're going to find. But anyway, it's marked on the map, and there's a tiny creek running through this area. So we're going to go. It just shows to be about 100 yards back up into the woods. We're going to see what the Brigham Springs are and why it deserves a spot on the map. We'll be back. Okay, so the Brigham Springs are going to have to do without us today. As you can see, it's full of briars. We're not going to walk 100 yards through that. We need a couple of machetes, and I'm not that interested in it. So anyway, it was worth a shot. Back to the road. All right, well, I don't want to say that it wasn't doable, but I will say it wasn't worth it. Okay, so the briars were so thick. I mean, what's the point? So anyway, we'll catch Brigham Springs some other time. Let's head down the trail, see what else we can find. Okay, it's an awesome campsite with a fire room, marked and saved on the map. But he was here not too terribly long ago. A little warmth on that. The trail down there to the creek. So we've made it back to base camp. Pretty much a full day of wheeling on some of these back trails and roads. Nothing too heavy, but then again, we did hit some stuff that you know, I can say that you know, some of the moderate trails out west that we like to hit, this YJ will have no issue. Still, I've got to gear down just a little bit. A couple other modifications I have to do. So far, the Raptor liner's been A++ on scratch resistant, and more to come on that. We won't know until we completely wash it, but it's looking good. So anyway, we're going to hang around here at camp for a bit and just kind of relax. So if we see you later, we'll see you later. If not, we'll call it a day. All right, we're gonna eat some chow and call it a day. And unless something eventful occurs, we'll be back tomorrow. Tonight we're gonna use the tent time to do some planning, figure out a game plan for tomorrow. We got one more day to run this YJ through the paces. We'd like to get a little hiking in, but it's hunting season here, and it's something to consider. You know, hiking through the woods and climbing these hills and so forth with a lot of hunters around. There's accidents that occur, you know, almost every year. You hear about something, so you know, we'll give it some thought. Anyway, we'll be back.